Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-October 2018 The Harsh Truth reading. Everything you need to know, about this reading is in the description box below. This is a new deck. This is the Anna K Tarot deck. I have not started with reversals. I've kept it straight or in the uprights. My clarifying deck, though, will have reversals. Three of rods or wands. So this is about patience, about seeing if you get a return on your offer or investment. Four of wands, all right. Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So we got 2, 3, 4, interesting. Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. All right. Wow. Cups, Pentacles, and Rods. Okay, so where is it? There it is. We've got, I think you want this relationship to go to the next level and to transition. I think you want it to be communal and committed. We got four really good friends, if not couples, two couples starting off on a journey or an adventure here. And so that speaks to you wanting, well, you'd like I said, to take this relationship to the next level for it to transition. You don't want it to stagnate and just be an idea or talking about it. You'd like to get it off the ground. You also don't want it to stay in its infancy. In the sense, this is a page. This is ideas and inspiration. But as far as any kind of stability or any kind of, I guess, mature, this is not it. This is not stable. This is not long lasting. This is just kind of still swirling around, talking, that sort of thing. It's nothing crystallized or anything you can move forward with. It's also speaks to immaturity. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing if it's a younger relationship, right? Not everybody's going to be the most mature, but this speaks to, I think for this reading especially, it speaks to you not wanting it to stay at this level, to where it's just kind of talk and dating and whatever. You really do want it to transition. This is indecision, and this is a Two of Wands. So this could be that somebody is taking their sweet time to make that decision, not so necessarily indecision like Two of Swords, but lack of forward movement, not really sure what the other person wants, kind of. And I think that's why you're here, is because you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit here. Thanks. Okay, give me a, text me maybe. And this is after, because there's been an offer made or talk of that, and now it's like things are kind of up in the air. For some of you, it could be because they're waiting for another relationship to wrap up. That just kind of flew in here. That you're patiently waiting, or you're standing down because they've got to wrap a few things up with another relationship. Let me see here. And maybe that's why you don't want it to just stay in this. You're afraid that, not afraid, but you're just like, I wouldn't be interested if it was just still that talk, because you need to end that situation over here so that we can be together, because I that's what I want. What's this Two of Wands about, please? Yeah, I think this could be you, Taurus. Well, not you per se, but this is Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So, okay, so what I was saying about how someone needed to wrap that other situation up, they're probably dealing with the fallout of a divorce or a dissolution of a committed relationship, and they're not in a secure place. Okay, there could be that, or it could be that somebody is really putting them through the works with the dissolution and dissemination of property and things like that. So yeah. Okay, so either way, you don't want it to stay at that talking stage or that beginning stage. You would like it to progress further. All right, so what you want to happen, okay, so this is a 5 of Cups, so here it is. And this is, forgive me, but it's kind of drama, just saying, because look, this one's over here crying over these, you know, lackluster pieces right here, right? And there's only 2 of them. And we got the rain and we got the dark gray and the, but then over here, the sun's starting to come out, the rain has stopped, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 over here. I know this says 5 of Cups, and that, I would even think that's this right here is 5, but it's not. It's actually a planter. So, okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. And you don't even realize it. So it's almost like this would be worst case scenario, but like you're like, well, okay, I'm going to just start moving on, and I really don't want this, but okay. And then they're over here going, no, wait, hey, it ended. Everything's good. We can finally start to, do you know what I mean? So I think that's what you want. Like you don't mind feeling disappointed and waiting if at the end it's going to work out in your favor. Like you'll bide your time even though you're disappointed, but you want that light at the end of the tunnel. Let's be honest, who doesn't? So that's what you would want, worst case scenario, but still, it's like that's where it's, you kind of put your offer out there. You're just having to wait. You're in this holding position and you don't mind doing it. You're disappointed, but as long as there's that turnaround, not as long as, but you'd really like it if there was a turnaround to it. This is about, I think in this case, it's about having to go solo. Something tells me that whoever's trying to end this relationship, they're going to have an offer made that would reinstate their security in the relationship or make it more palatable for them to stay. It's all about control. It's all about control, okay? Because this energy could be very controlling, but you're not afraid. It would be something that would make them do a double take on this relationship and might convince them to stay. And I'm talking about offering money or a large share of something to make it worth their while to reconsider and stay. Okay, so that's one scenario for this. This also speaks to not you being alone, you not being able to be with this person. That they do in fact work things out, or you continue to stay on the back burner, you just don't want to do that, so you just start off on your own. You're like, you know what, I can just create my own stability. You don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to do that. What will happen, this is being separate from. Sometimes it's being cast out, but this is being separate from. But in this case, it'd be a choice because there are, and I don't know where this is coming from, it's just coming in, but I'm just going to say it. And it's not a stretch, honestly. There are other options, but you're not wanting those. So, and we've got this right here where you could just walk around the corner and go in the sanctuary. But it's a choice to stay out there and to feel all the feels. So, to feel the feelings, to be looking at this cup over here instead of realizing, you know what, I've got more options over here, okay? So that's what this speaks to, that it's a choice for you. In the end, not sure what's going to happen with this person. It's still kind of up in the air. Honestly, looking at this, if I do think that the other person's going to come in with an offer and they're going to reconsider, and it's going to perpetuate this whole, I'm not sure yet, I don't know, and it's never going to move beyond texting or the intermittent liaisons, whatever. But so that's that. But I think that this will be your choice. Like if this doesn't work out, you're not going to want to be with anybody for a while. And this is you kind of seeking refuge or solace. Okay, so let me see here. 5 of Pentacles. Any more on that? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is, because this is like being frustrated and stubborn and like, okay, I'm at the crossroads here because I want to show up. I want to believe you. I want to, I want this to work out. I want to try one more time. I want to have faith. Okay. But I've been through it and I'm about done. I'm a 9, 10s are done. So I'm at a 9 here. My threshold of stress is like almost to the limit. I don't want to keep having to go through this crap. I'd rather withdraw and pull back than to keep having to deal with this crap, because I want this it's like you want to commune with this person. I want to be with you. I want to progress with this relationship. That's doubling down on this. And if I can't have that, then I'm out. I think that's what this is saying. So you could have this relationship technically if you're willing to have it at this level, but you're not because you're you, right? So you'd rather have what you want or nothing at all. That's what this is. So you could have some of it. I think they'd be willing to offer you some, but who wants that, right? I mean, really, let's be honest. That wouldn't interest me either. Well, for the next 6 months, I'm only going to be able to, no thanks. Hidden blessings. Sometimes you don't know what is precluded, right? So right now there's disappointment. I mean, we've got that right here. Disappointment, feeling at a loss, feeling separate from, just being reclusive. But you never know what you were spared from. I know that's not much solace, but it could also be that, well, with all this free time or with this, all of a sudden something very unexpected happens. And I was going to pull a card, and this came out. What is it? Oh, okay. So we might find some solace or distraction in a passionate liaison with somebody. Yes, because this right here, this hidden blessings, I think that you would always... For one thing, this came out when, as far as like, oh, this would be a nice distraction, wouldn't it? Kind of meeting somebody that you can have a really passionate interlude with. But then when I went to clarify, this is about you always feeling like you're going to be waiting for that person, like you have no control over it, okay? And you're never going to know what's going to happen. They're going to be in control. They're going to be the ones that are calling the shots, okay? So as far as hidden blessings go, consider it a blessing in disguise, or that you're being spared, that you're kind of dodging a bullet, because you would always be in the waiting position. You would always feel kind of out of control and like you were last priority. That might speak to what that disquiet is about when the 2 5s, because there's always going to be that restlessness or that wondering or that kind of like, well, what's going on? Like things aren't settled, Just trying to be really random here. Extra random, extra random. Wow, this keeps coming up. And you saw me be random there. This is about, is the grass greener or is it not? Should I stay where I am or should I go? Which would speak to the 2 of Wands right here, the disappointment, the just everything. This is about checking out the other side. And depending on what you see there, it's either an impetus for you to change where you currently are, go back and work on that. Like, oh, no, it's too weird out there. I just want to go back and work on what I have. Or is it like, hey, I like it over here. I want to take that step forward and move on. So as much as you probably care about this person, I think you're getting sick of the indecision and the progress moving forward. And it's not so much that what you see on the other side is that you like that it's better. It's just that it's at least progress. It's at least moving forward, because this is just going round and round. And I gather that you're tired of waiting, or that you at least feel stuck. So maybe this step over, checking out what's over there, isn't where you'd stay, but it's a start in a different direction. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you very much for stopping by. Take care.